What is going on, guys? Shadow870 here. Now I'm bringing you some CoD analysis, or I guess you could call it a CoD Breakdown, actually, where I break down a certain a certain game mode, or a certain gun or weapon, and tell you guys how to use it. And today we're going to be doing a map and a game mode. Now I just gotta find myself. It takes too long to find myself. Here I am. Anyways, and so today we're going to be doing Search and Destroy on Plaza. And what about this map on this game mode that is threatening on the side that I'm on right now, which is defending? Well, as you guys can clearly tell, A and B can both be attacked equally as much. Obviously, the opponents that I ended up facing against obviously chose A to attack, and they chose A hard. And A is actually it's got a lot more of a risk, but it's a lot better if you pull it off, you know? It's kind of like if you plant A, you're going to have a harder time. But well, not necessarily you're going to have a harder time, but if you plant A, you're going to have a harder time defending it. Therefore, it's going to be a lot tougher. But if you manage to defend it well, then you are going to win, hands down. There's no way they can get a ninja defuse off unless your team is just that stupid. Which I actually do pull that off. I'll show you guys how bad my opponents were in this game, because they were not the best opponents that we've ever chosen. And the reason I chose to go back to A was because I just kind of knew that, you know, hey, they're going to attack A again. So what we did was we all just ran in there. We threw concussions and things right in the room. We infiltrated, and we set up in A so that way they couldn't pull off their plan, because we kind of figured that, hey, sorry, I'm coughing, guys. And we figured, you know, hey, they attacked A once, they're probably going to attack it again. Because that's the mindset of most teams, you know. Hey, if it worked once, why not try it again, right? Technically, it didn't work the first time, but they did get the plans off, so they probably thought, you know, hey, we just didn't defend it well enough, so let's get A. So it just, you know, they messed up trying to attack A again. They should have switched over to B, but they didn't. They continued to follow the same pattern. One of them did attack B, and that's the interesting thing. It was one of those situations where their whole team went towards A, and one guy went towards B, and that guy just happened to have the bomb, and he planted. Now we won. That's why I'm celebrating here. So it was, you know, I had no impact at all, you know. But you know, it's just kind of strategizing against what your opponent is doing. Now, spots you want to watch out for. You want to watch out for the obviously always on this map. You want to watch out for the two rooftops. That is the biggest thing ever. But there's also spots on each bomb that you want to watch out for. When you're in A, watch out for the couches. And this is something that kind of goes a little bit under the radar, because most people don't expect people to be on the couches, but watch out for the couches. I know that every time that I plant on A, I sit there and I get on one of the couches and I watch the two doorways beside me. The only weakness I have is on the opposite doorway, where most of my teammates are usually defending. So when you go into A, watch out for those couches, because not a whole lot of people completely look over, or they'll miss one couch. You know, they'll go in, let's say the middle door, and they'll turn left. They'll be like, okay, left couch done, and they could be on the right couch, and they could kill you just like that. So you have to be really prepared when going into A. You know, obviously this guy wasn't too smart. He was kind of lurking around the bomb. I came in at the perfect time. He didn't even have the bomb, so I was like, all right, what the hell, man? Why? That's probably why, because he's like, I'm in the perfect position to plant, but you know, I'm not gonna plant it because I don't have the bomb. And this is actually where I get pretty clutch right here. Now here's some clutch advice. When you want to win the game, you know, when you're trying to clutch it and you're defending, you want to stay out of their sight. If you kill someone, do not continue on the same path you are on. Kind of just stay out of sight, kind of stay in the background, pop in and out of the hotspot area, but don't try to like stay in there. Now I tried to take this guy out before he planted, but I was like, alright, that's not going to work. Now this right here in a second that you guys are going to see was a really stupid idea, but I mean this is something that, you know, a lot of stupid people do, but I managed to pull it off. So I personally, I think I got pretty lucky right there. You know, I managed to get the defuse off. Don't ever try that unless, you know, you just absolutely need to. In that situation, I felt like I needed to. You know, I didn't feel like running around and trying to kill them. I didn't want to give them a fair shot at killing me. I wanted to take the better option, which was defusing rather than just dying, you know, just trying to face him in a one-on-one gunfight and dying, failing miserably at my attempt and losing the game for my team because of my boneheaded move. So really on this map, there's no specific spot that is really, really strong, and that's what I love about this map. You know, there's no spot that is so strong that you can't even get to. You know, there's a lot of maps where if you get to a certain spot and you control it, you know, you're just gonna win no matter what. It's just that easy. It's impossible to get to it. But with this map, it's so balanced, so much fun. I like it better than Hijacked. You know, I love seeing Plaza more than I love seeing Hijacked. I mean, it's a good map, and it's very, very balanced, very, very well laid out. There's not a whole lot of big control hot spots that you have to watch out for, and that's an awesome thing. And it's a close range map too. Oh shit. Alright, I guess we're gonna just watch this dude. Now this is a fail. I want you guys to watch this. Is it this guy? Yeah. This guy is the biggest failure ever. What's his gamer tag? Hawked. Oh my gosh, dude, this guy, huge fail. We shouldn't have won that round, but you know that's why I'm warning you guys: don't be over cocky, don't be arrogant about defusing the bomb. Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment on what you thought of the video. Like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more.